Hi everyone and welcome to today's video all about the best stocks and shares ISAs in the UK in 2023. I found all of the best stocks and shares ISAs that you can open today so that you can take advantage of some of these tax-free benefits. Don't forget to like the video. Thank you for liking the video, it really helps out the channel. Also, if you do want to subscribe, then you'll get to see more videos from me, so you can just click the button below the video to subscribe to the channel now. Thank you for liking the video and subscribing, I really appreciate it. Now let's get into the video. This video is all about the best stocks and shares ISAs. So an ISA is an individual savings account and you can get a cash ISA or a stocks and shares ISA amongst other types of ISAs. But the main difference is that in a stocks and shares ISA, you are investing your money, and in a cash ISA, you're saving your money. An ISA is a tax-free way to save or invest, and if you're saving or investing in an ISA or multiple ISAs, you can save up to £20,000 per year. So if you're looking for a tax-free way to invest, you will probably be looking at stocks and shares ISA, so that's what this video is all about. In a stocks and shares ISA, you can invest in funds, shares or bonds, and you won't pay any income, capital gains or dividend tax on the gains that you make in your stocks and shares ISA. So if you want to get started with investing, this is the account to do it because any gains are tax-free. So let's get started with the best stocks and shares ISAs. I've broken them down into two categories. These categories are robo-investing platforms and DIY investing platforms. A robo-investing platform is given this name because it's a set it and forget it approach. So when you open the account, you can choose your level of risk that you're comfortable with your investing, and then they'll choose a portfolio based on your level of risk. So it's quite easy and simple to set up and get started, and that's why it's called a robo-investing platform. You can usually change your level of risk once you get more comfortable with investing if you want to change to a different portfolio, but it's a good one to get started, especially if you're new to investing. The first robo-investing platform is Moneybox. So Moneybox have a stocks and shares ISA that has a management fee of 0.45% plus you pay £1 a month. So that almost 0.5% of management fee is pretty standard across all investment platforms. It will vary in the amount that it is, but you will always pay a management fee. Obviously, with all fees, you should try and keep it as low as possible so that it doesn't erode any potential gains that you make in your stocks and shares ISA. Your fund charges in this account are up to 0.37% on average, so you will be paying a fee when you invest in any fund, and these can vary, but they're on average up to 0.37%. You'll always pay a fund charge when you invest in funds, so try and keep them as low as possible if you can, so that they don't erode any potential gains. When you choose your ready-made portfolio on Moneybox, if you scroll down to the bottom, it will tell you what your charges are for the funds that you're investing in. I like Moneybox because their app is excellent and it really does make it easy to get started if you're new to investing. When you sign up, all you need to do is choose from 3 options depending on your risk level. So these go from cautious to balanced to adventurous. So those are your 3 options when you sign up, and you can see how the portfolio breaks down in terms of what it's invested in. For example, if you choose the adventurous portfolio, then 80% of your cash will be invested into a global shares fund, and this fund has a fee of 0.26%. It's also great because your portfolio is going to be made up of all index funds, and also if you want to, you can build your own as well. So they've got a range of options of different funds that you can invest in yourself if you want to do the DIY approach. Plus, another thing that is great about this account is that any cash that you don't invest, but it's still in your ISA, is going to be paid an interest rate of 3.25%. Overall, I think this is the best robo-investing stocks and shares ISA. I think it gives you all the tools you need to get started. It's great for beginners, and also if you do want to do the DIY approach, then you can do that later down the line as well. Number 2 is Wealthify. So Wealthify has a management fee of 0.6%. This is after your first year, which is free. Their fund charges are up to 0.7%, which is definitely on the higher end. But they do have great customer reviews, and there's no minimum amount that you have to invest with them. They also give you the option to invest in ethical plans, and you can choose your risk level based on 5 different risk levels, and these vary from cautious to adventurous. The third robo-investing platform is Nutmeg. So their stocks and shares ISA has a no management fee for the first year as well, and then after that first year the management fee varies between 0.45% and 0.75% depending on which portfolio you choose. The fund charges are up to 0.4% and you have to invest a minimum of £500. They do again have great customer reviews, and last year they won an award for the best ISA. With the Nutmeg Stocks and Shares ISA, you can choose from 4 portfolio options, and these portfolio options vary from the management fee, with the first one being 0.75%, and then with the last one that I'm about to mention, it's 0.45%. You can choose a fully managed portfolio, or you can choose to have your portfolio adapted to market conditions, or you can choose a socially responsible portfolio, and then finally you can choose a fixed allocation. These are all chosen based on your risk level that you tell them when you sign up, but with the final fixed allocation one, your portfolio is only going to be rebalanced once a year. So that was the third best robo-investing stocks and shares ISA in my opinion. Now let's move on to the DIY investing platforms. So DIY investing platforms are a do-it-yourself option, so they often give you tools and hints and tips to help you choose your investments, but you make up and you choose the portfolio allocation for yourself in most cases. But Hargreaves Lansdown, for example, give you tons of information on their website, and you can see sample portfolios based on your risk level. These stocks and shares ISAs will be for you if you're already comfortable with investing, or you want to put the time into choosing your investments yourself. My top pick for DIY stocks and shares ISA is Hargreaves Lansdown. Hargreaves Lansdown have a stocks and shares ISA with a management fee of 0.45% per year. There are no fees to buy and sell funds, which you do get with some of the other DIY investing platforms. Fund charges do vary widely because you're choosing your own investments, but I would suggest you try and keep your fund charges as low as possible, and you can do that when you're doing a DIY approach because you can choose the funds with the lowest charges. I try and keep mine all below 0.15%, and I generally am able to do that in my Hargreaves Lansdown Stocks and Shares ISA based on the funds that I'm choosing. For example, prior to making this video, I checked the fund charge on the fund that makes up the largest percentage of my portfolio, and that fund charge is 0.05%. So it shows you that you can invest in solid funds in this account with low charges. They have a large range of funds to choose from. There are 3,000 funds available for you to invest in. You can use their website to do your research. I think there's some great information on there. You can look at their sample portfolios, or particularly interesting is the wealth shortlist, which is chosen by experts. So it's a group of funds that have been chosen for their wealth building abilities. So definitely want to check out. I recommend their website, whether you have your stocks and shares ISA with them or not. It's definitely a great resource. You can set up regular monthly investing via direct debit. They won an award this year for their investing app and also for their ISA. There is a £100 minimum if you want to open a stocks and shares ISA with them, or a £25 per month minimum. Overall, is my top pick for a DIY stocks and shares ISA. I've had it for a number of years and I've been really impressed, so that's why I recommend it. The second DIY stocks and shares ISA is with Freetrade. Freetrade charge you a management fee of £5.99 per month, or £59.98 per year. There are no fees to buy and sell. You can choose from a wide range of shares and funds. These include 6,000 UK, US and EU shares and ETFs. You can start investing with a minimum of £2, and it's app only, so it's all based on the Freetrade app, which I think is overall a great app, and it's good for beginners because if you want to get started with investing today and you don't want to put much money into it, then you can do it with as little as £2. If you choose to invest £50, then you can get a free share worth up to £100 if you use a referral link like the one that I have in the description. So that's up to you if you want to get a free share when you sign up, then use the link in the description. You also get paid 1% interest on any uninvested cash that you hold in your Stocks and Shares ISA. And I think overall it's a good investing app for beginners. It's a great way to get started because there's a very small minimum amount that you can use to get started, and it all is made quite simple on the app. Also, the fee could work out lower than it is with the other Stocks and Shares ISAs because you're paying a monthly fee rather than a percentage fee of what you have invested. The third and final DIY Stocks and Shares ISA that I'm going to tell you about is with AJ Bell. Their management fee is 0.25% per year. You do have to pay to buy and sell funds. You have to pay £1.50 for every buy or sell that you make, which could definitely add up. They have a large range of investment options. For example, there are 2,000 funds to choose from and 450 investment trusts. You have to invest with a minimum of £500 when you open this Stocks and Shares ISA, but they have won awards for their ISAs last year. This is another well-established platform, so it is another good option. That's it for today's video. Those were the best Stocks and Shares ISAs available in the UK right now in 2023. I hope you enjoyed it and found it useful. Don't forget to give the video a like if you haven't already. Thank you for liking the video. Stay tuned for more. Click subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. Thank you for watching and see you next time.